Hi, I'm Jim Clifton, 69 years old, and I'm going to take you back to October of 2010. I had just been found out that I was in kidney failure. I've been diabetic for 25 years, and a friend of mine offered me some lights on and lights off in the parking lot and said, if you want to feel better, try this. Well, at that point in time, I'd have given anything to feel better. So I tried the products. Took them for about 4 or 5 days, and then I went ahead and bought a month's supply. And after taking them for about 2 or 3 weeks, I noticed that my numbers were getting better on my glucometer, which actually tests my sugar on a daily basis, and decided that I needed to keep on taking it. I was going to a doctor. The doctor says, I want to put you on an insulin pump. I says, Doctor, I'm not interested in an insulin pump right now. I'm taking a new product that seems to be working, and I'd like to continue with it until I find out more about what it does for me. And he says, okay, come see me in 2 months. Well, in 2 months, my A1C went from 8.6 down to 7.0, and I lost 20 pounds. The rest of it's really history. I also, my kidneys were down to 40% function. I go to a kidney specialist a month later, and I go in to see him, and he says, I want to know what you're doing. And I told him, and I said, well, what are you talking about? He said, well, I've been a doctor practicing for 30 years. I've never seen anybody's kidneys recover the way yours have. You've gone back, you're at 70% function on your kidneys, and everything is right down the middle. That's really my story. I've lost a total of almost 50 pounds now. It's 1.5 years later. My blood pressure's good. My cholesterol's in line. I've lost almost 50 pounds, and I feel like $1 million. I believe in DynaMaxx. I believe in the products, and I believe that anyone that takes these products will enhance their life. Hi. I'm Jim Clifton, and the video you just watched was done, I was 69 years old. Now it's January 2017, I'm 74 years old. It's 5 years now. I'm a little bit older, a little bit grayer, a few more wrinkles, but I'm in fantastic health. And I'd like to bring you up to date on what's been going on the last 5 years. About 3 years ago, I experienced a lot of episodes where my blood sugar was crashing. So I took my glucose meter into the doctor's office and had them download the previous 3 months worth of tests, and asked the doctor to have him look at it or review it and tell me what to do. He called me that afternoon and he says, Jim, don't take any more insulin. He says, for now you're done. He says, I want you to keep taking the metformin. I want you to come see me in a couple of months and get another A1C blood test. Well, that was obviously good news. As a matter of fact, I didn't expect it. I didn't even know it could happen. I've been on insulin shots for 25 years. Needless to say, I could hardly wait for my next appointment. I went in, and my A1C blood test turned out to be 6.8, which is within the normal range for a diabetic. The doctor says, well, you're done with insulin. He says, but I want you to keep taking your metformin. He says, come back and see me in about a year. Well, this was about as good a news as anybody can get. During all this, I'm still seeing a kidney specialist on an annual basis. After 2 years in a row of 100% kidney function, he discharged me. All along, I've been taking DynaMaxx, lights on and lights off, allowing me to continue to lose 1 to 2 pounds a month. When I first started taking these products in 2010, I weighed in at 265 pounds. Now I weigh 180. Well, that's 85 pounds. I've managed to keep it all off, and I feel better than I felt in years. There was a 3-month period, not too long ago, that I quit using DynaMaxx lights on, lights off. After a short period of time, I started noticing that my sugar was creeping back up, my blood pressure was creeping up, and I was gaining some weight again. I got back on lights on and lights off, and I'm back on track, and that won't happen again. Before I go, I'd like to tell you about another health issue that I've had that I didn't talk about in the first video. It had to do with my heart. In 1997, I had a heart attack. And they had to put a stent in one of the arteries that supplies blood to the backside of my heart. Well, in October 1998, I had bypass heart surgery. And this was due to a 95% blockage that they nicknamed the Widowmaker. Now, I've been going in for stress tests and ultrasound tests and EKGs and all this crap for about every year or two ever since then. I was rocking along pretty good. And then we started noticing a little bit of buildup in my carotid arteries. Now, I started taking these products in late 2010. About 3 years after I started taking these products, I go in for one of these annual tests, and the doctor says, "You're doing very good." He says, "As a matter of fact," he says, "I want to make a note that your carotid arteries, the ultrasound, that had been showing a 60% restriction, is now showing less than 40%. Now, that's what lights on and lights off have done for me. If you want to enjoy good health, you want the opportunity of a lifetime, you need to come on board. Because this opportunity don't come along too often, and there isn't anything better than good health. So before I go, I want to thank Bill and Jay, co-founders of DynaMaxx, for developing these fantastic products and starting this company and allowing me to be a part of it. Until next time, I'm Jim Clifton, 74 years old, living life to the max with DynaMaxx.